Hi guys, welcome to Dabble Fix It. And today I'm going to be looking at this TV. I've got this TV up on the wall. It works fine, but what I used was a slimline bracket to get it up on the wall, so it's as close to the wall as possible to make it look better rather than it being too far away from the wall. But by doing that, I hit some unexpected issues which I didn't realize, and one of them is HDMI's. Okay, so where's this? Look at this HDMI, right? Now, if the closer the TV is to the wall, the HDMI needs about this much clearance. I mean, look at this. It needs about this much. What's that? 2 centimeters to 3 centimeters clearance from behind the wall to go into the back of the TV, right? And I'll show you this again in a minute. So I hit this problem where this was plugged into the TV, and it was pushing against the back of it. Was pushing against the wall because the TV is so close to the wall. And it was causing, after about an hour of running, it was causing a lot of flickering, and it's actually damaging the wall as well. So I came up with a solution, or I had a look for a solution, and obviously somebody or someone out there lots of people have hit these issues, and there is actually a very good solution for that. So I'm going to show you what that is. So like I said, the TV is really close to the wall, but this HDMI requires a certain amount of, let me use the other end without the sticker. This HDMI requires a certain amount of space between the wall and the TV to fit. You see how much space it takes up? This much from there to there, about 2-3 centimeters worth of space. And I've got lots of HDMI cables. None of them fit. So I'm going to show you what the problem was, and we'll see how we can fix it. Okay. So here you can see. I'm standing by my TV, and you can see how much off the wall it is. It's pretty close, right? And if I line this up against the wall, you see there's actually not much space for this HDMI to plug in, and there's actually hardly any space. And when I had these HDMIs plugged in, they were like rubbing against the TV, and they were causing all sorts of flickering. So the solution for this stuff is basically one of these. So we've got the HDMI. And what you can get is you can get these right angled adapters. So rather than the HDMI going in like this into the TV, or sorry, like this, what you can do is you can get these adapters and you can plug this in like that. So the HDMI takes up less space than before, and you just plug this end in. So for example, let me just show you that again. So here you can see the cable versus the actual adapter, the 90 angle adapter. So you can see it's 90 degree angle. So the cable requires at least an extra centimeter and a half of space to fit. You can see, but the adapter doesn't require that much space. It requires at least a third less. So with the cable plugged in this way, okay. The cable plugged in like this, right? It requires less space to fit, and so I've got a couple of these. Now the other thing to note is that the HDMIs are normally stacked. So HDMI 1 and 2 on your TV will be one here and then one here, and I'm going to show you this on my TV. So you can't have them both facing down. One has to go down. The adapter has to go in like this, and the other one has to go in like this, so they don't collide with each other, because the HDMIs are right on top of each other. HDMI 1 and HDMI 2 are right above and below each other. So let's have a look at how this looks on the TV. So here you can see on the side of the TV, you can see there's one angled HDMI 90 degree facing upwards, and the cable going up from the top. And then the HDMI 2, which I think is underneath, you can see the angled connector going down. So they're in reverse, and that allows both HDMI cables, one for the PlayStation, one for the Skybox, to fit without chafing against the wall behind it. Otherwise, without these 90 degree adapters, they'd actually scuff against the wall. So you can just see the two of them. One going up and one going down, HDMI 1 and HDMI 2. If you get adapters both going down, this is not going to work, simply because the HDMI ports are stacked on top of each other. They're just going to get in each other's way. And I think you can also get slightly HDMI port, HDMI adapters or angled 90-degree angles going sideways as well. So rather than going up and down, you can get them going sideways. But you know, be aware of that when you're fitting a slimline TV like this. You know, when you're fitting a slimline TV like this, to bear that in mind and buy your adapters beforehand, so you don't have to do the hassle I did. I mean, I did it, forced the cables in, and then after about an hour the TV started flickering real bad on the PlayStation because the connection was wasn't stable at all. There was movement in the cable against the TV. So what I did was, like I said, I bought those 90-degree angles that came next day, Amazon Prime, thank you very much. And you can see them right there, one going up, actually that's even better picture there, one going up and one going down, right? And it did the job. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about in this video, and I'm just going to show you the thing again. So here's an example. So the adapter, you can see, I mean, this is a spare one I've got left over. One going up, one's like this going into the TV, and then the other one's going in reverse. The one below it is going in like this, so the two cables don't get in each other's way. So one from above like this, and one from below like this, and that's how it is on the side. There you go. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it helps you with your setting up your TV and all that kind of stuff. But this adapter does the trick. There you go. Thanks for watching. Please sub the channel. Please like the videos. Keep going. Any suggestions of what you want us to try or anything like that, give us a shout and we'll do our best. Thanks for watching. Peace out.